Alright, so we just completed our first table in step 15.1, and now we're moving into step 15.2. 15.2 is all about modifying our table by inserting columns and rows. So for example, if you realize after creating your table that you need to add additional text within your table, certainly you're not going to delete the information and start from scratch. No, that takes up too much time, and we're all about being proficient and productive. So we're going to insert the text by inserting rows and columns. So the first thing we'll get started doing is saving our document. We're going to go to Save As, and we're going to save it as Calories 1 to Calories 2. Change your 1 to a 2 and save. Now, you want your insertion point in the last cell of your table, which is the 144, so simply click in that cell, and we're going to add an additional row at the bottom of our table. All you have to do is press the Tab key. Notice that when you press the tab key, a whole new row is inserted onto your table. So we will add the text golf using a cart, tab over, 84, tab, and 168. So we just added a row by simply tabbing at the end of our table so that we can add additional text. Now, two features that we want to look at are our table tools. Notice we have a design tab and a layout tab. One thing that is very important for you to remember is that look at your design and layout tab. Keep your eyes right here. When you click outside of the table, notice those options disappear. When you click in the table, they reappear. Out of the table, gone. In the table, reappear. You need to know this because there will be times when you're looking for your design or layout table tools tab and you won't be able to find it. More than likely, you are out of the table and need to click in the table. All right. So, click in the third row. Now, we want to insert a row right above cross country skiing. So we're going to simply click on our insert row button. And notice it put a row right before cross country skiing. So the trick is make sure your insertion point is placed wherever you want to insert that new row. Select rows 4 and 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, cross country, downhill, and we're going to select the whole rows. And we want to insert rows below. So click on your Insert Below button. And notice that when you clicked on the Insert Below button, it actually inserts 2 whole rows below the text. So since we selected 2 rows, it inserted 2 rows. So now we're ready to add in our additional information that we left off. Walking, 15 minutes, now, tab over, 108 calories, tab, 216 calories, tab down, running, 9 minutes, now, tab over, 264, tab, 528. I'll give you a second to catch up. Alright, so the next thing we want to look at is inserting columns. Because we just learned how to insert rows in our table, now we want to insert columns. So click on 40 minutes. Notice we have 20 minutes and 40 minutes, but we want to add 30 minutes, and we want it to be within our 20 and 40 minute category. So we're going to click on Insert Left, and notice it allows us to insert a column to the left, exactly where we want it. So let's click there. And we're going to add in the text 30 minutes. Arrow straight down, arrow down 1, 2, and 3. And now you're ready to enter the rest of your numbers. 288, arrow down, 216, arrow down, 162, arrow down, 396, arrow down, 198, arrow down, 306, arrow down, 108, arrow down, and 126. And that completes the table. Now notice, I just want to show you that if I go to my 40 minutes column, either I can select the whole column or I can even be in just one cell. And I select, say, 30 minutes and 40 minutes column, and I go insert to the right. Notice it inserted 2 columns to the right hand side because I selected 2 columns. So again, however many columns you select is how many will be inserted. So let's go ahead and undo because we don't need that right now. Save your step. Notice your nice and organized table with all of your information about your workout. We've just completed step 2. Go ahead and save your updates, and this concludes this step. However, we will move on into step 3, and you will need calories 2 for step 3. Stay tuned.